Hey guys, it's Rennkamel again, and welcome to another video of Finchley Suburb. Basically, the last time I've shown this video was kind of a showcase how the park looks in detail. That's already a few weeks ago again, and while the time which has passed since then, I did also a little bit of a commercial video, which was obviously for the contest of Planet Coaster, and I decided to make this one from this park because this is the only park which is close to be finished, and I thought this would be a good occasion to make a commercial for, and also because it's kind of special because it's, you know, you all do see those big parks of you know, many people that have just crazy ideas with a crazy widespread park with many coasters and a lot of terrain interaction and stuff like that. But this park is kind of special because it's located in the middle of a suburb of a London town. At least that's what I imagined while building it. So it's, I think, something unique which hasn't been seen that much. So of course there are people who try to be a little bit more how to say, less spread out and a little bit closer and more narrow, but you know, there's none of a project which I do know which has its own boundaries in terms of you know, this kind of park in the middle of a suburb. So I thought this would be special. That's everything I can say regarding to the commercial. But in general, I kind of had the feeling when I was filming for the commercial that this park could be released in quite a few days. And you know, before going into a new episode or a new kind of area for my Camel Kingdom, I thought it would be nice to get another project out of my hands and kind of finished and just from the agenda, because you know, it's I want to kind of structure my entire programs and my entire what? No, that makes no sense at all. Forget about that, please. I want to restructure my entire series on this channel. So Garuda is finished now. I'm really happy that it is finished. Not because I didn't like it. It was brilliant, but I thought it was just the perfect moment to end it. And I can also, I think I'm speaking for Sylph as well, that we kind of had so many projects at the same time, and I'm pretty sure he already said that as well in one of his videos. I guess it was Volvara, I'm not too sure about it, but you know, we tend to go into more crazy projects, and yeah, then there are a few projects just in general, and you forget about older ones, and it becomes kind of work, and that's something I actually don't want to have. And this park was always kind of a nice one, and I always loved to play in it, and this was intended to be my Let's Play, but somehow people just seem to not like a Let's Play on my channel, whether it's because of my stupid talking or it's because we don't get shit done, because it's just slower than usually. I don't know. If you do have feedback why the Let's Play didn't work, please let me know. I know there are a few people who loved it, but the majority, and I can see this from not just from the views but also from the actual view time and view duration, it was kind of the worst project I had on my channel. So I stick to it until, I guess, episode 17 or 18. And then I just had to see, okay, I still love it, but there was kind of nobody watching it, and you know, it's, of course I don't need the views, but I just saw that Camel Kingdom and stuff like that was so much more famous, and you kind of, you know, you don't know why you should then go on with that, because I had a lot of fun building in this park, but I couldn't say that this was more fun than any other ones, so I just decided to leave it a little bit back and just go on with the other project. So that's why this park kind of was abandoned for quite a while. And I thought, okay, now you should just finish it, because although it was abandoned, it's somewhere stuck in my head, and on the back side of my head there was kind of this little reminder that there is this park, and so I decided to finish it up. So first trade-off I had to make is the dark ride, which should have been located underneath the mine train. I kind of decided to not do it at all, because that would have taken weeks. And the idea about it I will definitely take on with this idea in Camel Kingdom. It's basically the same idea, just in a different setting, so I kind of keep this idea alive, but I kind of want to just place it into a new area. That said, I also tried to bring the rest of detail into this park to make it really polished, to make it finished, to be opened for you guys. And by saying this, I can just only say this one is now in the workshop, so you can grab your file if you don't want to follow me in this video. And we are already 5 minutes in. I should have mentioned that early on. Anyways, you can now grab the file and play it on your own. Just look how the park looks, and if you do want to make this dark ride underneath this mine train, which you've seen a few minutes ago, you just go ahead. Go ahead? Yeah, just go ahead. No, just go ahead and do so, because I think it's a great location. Sorry, I hit my mic again. I tend to do this in every episode. I don't know why. I have to change maybe my pop filter because it's always in the way. Anyways, I think it's a cool thing to play in this park, because it's kind of a challenge park, although it isn't, of course. But if it would be a challenge park, I think it could be a really cool one, because you have to keep an eye on the space you have given, and you must make sure that everything works in order, and everything is, you know, that you have enough of shops and facilities all the way around, because you don't have that much space, and at the same time maintain kind of the path system so that people can reach every spot in the park without being stuck and stuff like that. So it could be actually a pretty nice challenge park, with really also problems of maybe I didn't spend an eye on, but if I could make this a scenario, I would also give you the task to keep an eye on the overall sound level of the park, because it will be really noisy, and so you might have also have to build some sound cover systems, for example. So a lot of foliage to the sides of the flatrides and coasters, so that the sound isn't going too much into the actual living apartments around this park, but also maybe to make sure that you have a bus connection and stuff like that, which I didn't spend too much of an eye on, because obviously you don't need it, and this is a sandbox park. But just in case you want to play this with an idea in your head, that could be one of those ideas. Anyways, you know, you pretty much see what I'm doing in the background, so I don't need to explain too much, because if you do want to see me building, no, not building actually, but building this park, or maybe the what did I just say? Okay, stop. If you want to see me showing this park more in detail, you can just go to my Twitch channel right now, because on Monday evening, which was, if everything ran as it was planned, so it should have been yesterday on Monday, there I did a stream where I showed this park, and you might just skip through it. I think I'm doing it at the beginning, but sometimes I'm just waiting for a few people to join before I go actually into the real game, so you might skip in a few minutes until we are finally in the park. But there I will show it a little bit more in detail, what I've done, and what's the idea behind all of this, because a lot of stuff already has been done, and I think you guys don't want to watch the entire Let's Play to get an idea what I did in the past. So you can also watch this stream on Twitch, and also this is a good occasion to check my Twitch in general, because if you want to see me building the stuff live before it's on my channel, you can also go there, because I try to stream more often. I changed my setup in my room a little bit so that I hopefully can stream also while my girlfriend is in bed. So I just ordered a few things that should help reducing the noise when I'm talking at night, but I'm not too sure if it's working or not. I will try in the next few days, but if that's working, we will have some more streams in general. If not, it will be remaining the Monday stream in general. Also, for those of you who didn't notice yet, I have also opened a Discord group. This one will be pretty much as for you as a place to discuss and to just exchange ideas and stuff like that, but also it will be a place where you can grab some informations. What about my new series? You can also see some pictures which I don't show anywhere else. You can take part in some polls about stuff I might build in the future. So if I do have many ideas but I just can go with one, I will ask you guys there if you can take part, if you want to go with idea number 1, 2, 3 or 4, so that I can make sure that everybody is kind of, you know, integrated into the process. Because as I said a lot of times already, this all is my hobby, but I still want to get as much into contact with all of you guys as possible. I mean, we are still talking about an amount of people on this channel which is, you know, so damn small, and you know, but for me it's still a big number, and it's great to have the conversation with you guys. So the more I get into it and the more subscriptions I do have on my YouTube channel, the more I get the feeling that the most important thing is really the interaction with you. And to be honest, I said this so many times already, but I don't spend too much of an eye on views. But what's really important for me is if there is a video with a lot of comments, I'm really happy. You know, I know that these videos like this might not give the best input to start a conversation, but as you can see, for example, in my Our Coaster series, which is intentionally a little bit more, how can I say this? It's made so that we can have discussions, let's put it that way. So a few things I'm doing in this series are kind of intended, so also bad things I'm building with my coasters are also intended to get kind of in a conversation, to see how you guys can give feedback and improve giving feedback, and you know, all kind of stuff like that. I really love it. I'm a person who's really into discussions, and if you would know me in person, you would know this, that I can just sit down with you in a bar, take some beers, and just discuss about everything you want to talk about the entire night. I have no problem with that at all. I can talk about every shit you want, even if it's highly scientific stuff, which is really hard, or it's just the latest trash. You know, we can talk about everything, and this is what I also want to achieve. Achieve? That was pretty Germanish. What? Everything we can achieve on this channel, I'm really happy about. So that's basically a big thing I wanna, yeah, kind of get to in the future. So obviously I'm happy the more people joining this channel, the more happy I am. And also I wouldn't deny that I don't like views, you know. I'm pretty happy about views in general, because it kind of gives you how's it called, a confirmation kind of that this video was at least kind of okay. So no, but in general it gives you a good feeling, you know. But that's not the people could also say, okay, that's what gives you the money, but again, we are not talking about money on this channel, honestly. Also in Germany, like, even though if I earn a little bit of money with this channel, half of it I have to give to the country because of taxes again, and because I've got a full-time job, and pretty quickly you have to pay taxes. So yeah, it's not about the money. So I also look into starting some series without any adverts on it, because I want to have maybe some showcases in the future, and I don't feel, you know, I think it just is not correct to earn money with stuff other people have built, in a way, if you know what I mean. So maybe if I'm doing some showcases in the future, which I don't know yet, but I'm planning to kind of, this might be without advertising on it, because I just feel it's you know, it's just fair, because it's like showing off stuff I haven't done, and I can't, you know, I'm just talking to you over the video, and what should I get for it? I mean, I didn't do nothing. So, you know, that's something I'm also looking into, but that's some talk of the future. So yeah, many topics in this episode, but I kind of just wanted to, yeah, you know, talk about this. And if you guys feel like you want to discuss with me about this, or if you have ideas, or if you have kind of ideas of improvement for me, this is also why I ask you to come onto my Twitch channel and make sure to join the streams on Mondays, because there I can answer this immediately live, you know, in the live stream I can answer live. Okay, so that would be also pretty cool. So for those of you who have stuck with me until this time in the video, which is already 14 minutes, I guess, if I got this right, I would be really happy if you just go over there, and as always, you find all the stuff you need in the description below. There is all links to everything, and you know, that's basically it. And yeah, in the future I will talk a lot more about this. I think in the next couple of videos I'm going to explain this a lot, so sorry for those who have already heard that a few times, but you know, I just feel like I have to, and that yeah, as much people as possible get to know about my ideas, how to restructure the channel a little bit in the future, because I feel like I don't have that much time, but I still want to provide you with content, and I'm looking into ways how to produce content a little bit more regularly without spending too much time into it, which doesn't mean that I want to reduce quality. It's actually the opposite. I want to improve it, and this by some standardizations. So, you know, that I have some regular kind of update videos, that I have some regular, I don't know, showcases, because showcases pretty much go really quickly. You just have to grab the stuff, put it in your park, talk about this, and the video is done in no time. So that's pretty easily done. And on the same page, I want to give you some, you know, content like the Camel Kingdom, but also Camel Kingdom, as I said, is one of those projects which take a lot of time, because you have to, you know, get the ideas for it, you have to research like music for it, you have to kind of build the entire stuff and make time lapses out of it, and you have to do the commentary afterwards out of for it, and you have to, sometimes I want to, you know, if I want to make the videos a little bit more funny or so, or kind of put some memes in, or if I did something wrong in the commentary I want to cut out, I have to look for it, and I have to watch it again and again and again and again, and you know, I have to render it, and I have to check the render, and I have to make sure that everything is in position. I have to make the thumbnails. Okay, I always have to make the thumbnails, but you know, you get it. There is a lot of work into it, and I don't want to miss those real life stuff as well, you know, like work and studies, my girlfriend, and all the other stuff, which is also important. Not saying, I mean, like, I just, you know, I don't know how to put this in words, but I would say YouTube is a part of my life, as I said already in my whatever Wednesday last week. No, it's actually 2 weeks ago, or was it last week? I have no idea. I already said this. It's a part of my life, and I kind of, yeah, I would lie if I say it wouldn't. You know, I would miss it. If I would stop it and I would stop to make videos, I definitely miss it. So I can definitely say it's a part of my life, and also the exchange with all the people like Silverred, like the Lady Designer, Artvo TV, and all the others. I don't want to mention all of them because the video is nearly over. So yeah, basically that's a part of my life, and I just want to restructure it a little bit to keep myself positive about it and motivated as much as possible. So yeah, long talk. I think everybody got the point. So yeah, that should be it for my commentary. Video is nearly over as well, so you have a few seconds of foliage spamming left, and then this is it. So here then in the next episode, and I would love to see you as well on Twitch or in my Discord group. Check everything in the description, and see you then in the next episode, guys. Bye bye.